Hello, welcome to Reframing Mindset Podcast. We are clear my head of the thoughts that are preventing clarity, practice my speech, among other things. Episodes range from informative knowledge to funny stories about my experiences, and in the future, maybe include interviews. So subscribe and enjoy. Episodes drop every other day. Okay, now welcome back to Reframe Mindset Podcast. My name is Constant Brooks, and I'm just going to talk about the 7 week, bro. 7 week. Um, 7 week. Yeah, it was rocky as hell, bro. Rocky as hell. Because you know we're doing the so this is basically the on the job training part of it. Where we're doing the real job, but we're getting teach supervised by old people in the business for a longer time. So they're trying to find our faults and trying to make sure that we can become real skilled at the job by the time we reach and actually start doing the job for our full time. Even though we're kind of doing the job full time now, but we're getting we're not really we're not really on their level in the sense that they have more time experience or like certain stuff we still have to really call them to actually help us with because we're still new. We're not new and we're learning every day. But it's rocky rock. Even when I think I learn a good amount, it's like some just come and it's like it just mess up the whole day. Mess up the whole day. And it's like and the thing about it the reason why is that you're dealing with real people, real clients. That's the one. You're dealing with real clients. And you can't tell a whole what kind of person you're dealing with. You're going to deal with because they just come on the line and they're telling their problems. Sometimes some people are sad, some people are understanding and can and willing to work with you. There are some people just come on angry, bro, angry, and no matter how you try to calm them down, it's like they're angry. It's like, bro, that won't solve the problem. But it's that they don't care. They don't care. They just feel angry. It's like, and the thing about it is that regardless of their emotions and that we have to be the bigger person and just stick to either we have to try to calm them down and build a connection while solving their problem. And it's like, like, bro, it's legit 8 hours of that every 5 days a week. And it's like, you can't make this up. And then the next thing is, my English is not fluent, bro. My English is still not fluent enough. Still getting calls that people say, they're not understanding me. So it's like, I have to do all of that what I just said in the previous previous to this. Plus, I have to do it in fluent English. And it's like, bro, it's really something. It's like, I reached the point where some of the calls I'm in my mojo when I see certain calls like yes in the box. And it's like, but the thing about it is that the reason why it's so weird is I'm dealing with real people. The reason is the real when you're dealing with real people, evil things that you have mastered. When the client actually come and tell about what that problem, just how the client is actually dealing with you can make something that from head to toe becomes impossible because they're so unwilling to work with you. It's like, yeah, one of the cars, bro. I have that in the bag. When a person tell me the problem, it's like, I know this. It's simple. It's simple as hell. And it's like I'm asking the person I ask the person for the information to actually assist her. And it's like, that person is like, bro, that person mentioned it. I couldn't understand a thing she was saying. And I asked her to just repeat it so I could understand it. And the thing about it is that the headphones while listening is very low. And the people, that lady was speaking very fast, very fast. I was like, I'm telling this lady, just chill, just work with me, please. It's a easy problem, just work with me. And this person being adamant, I was like, yo, I can't understand you. I get somebody else on the line. I was like, bro, yo, it's a simple problem. If you just work with me, we could get this fixed and you don't have to worry about it. But this person adamant. And what happened is she wasted her time. In in hindsight, that was a small loss for me. But that call for her is a big waste of her time because she simply refused to work with me. And that's some of the things that I realized on these calls. Like the thing about it is that when on my side, you know, yeah, I could get some small loss and stuff like that. But for them, they're legit. It's a big. It's like we're legit wasting their time, bro. It's legit wasting their time when they're not really actually coming with the mindset to actually want to get their thing fixed. They're coming with the mindset like, with this entitled attitude, and it's really and that attitude is really messing up lot of the customers that I'm getting because if you really want the problem fixed, like if you come in with this attitude, some of the time you never get it fixed, and it's like But I think it's due to the expectations. I guess they're used to expecting certain standards, so when they come on the line, they expect certain standards. And the thing about it is that due to the company that I'm working with and the type of product that we're actually solving, they have a certain standard. They're number one in customer care and something like that. If I remember when I was doing the training, so they expect the best. They expect the best. So when they come on the line and see me flopping, they I guess it's understandable. It's understandable. But bro, it's like yo, it's this is you could get a better training. You could not get a better training on how to communicate than actually doing this job. Like legit talking to these people, you can't make up the people that you're talking to. No matter how you script it, you can't make it up. And it's like, yeah. But the seventh week was really rocky, and but I made it out. I made it out, and I survived for another week. That's the thing. I survived for another week. Next thing, so the thing that I learned from this week, my English is really not fluent. I stutter a lot because my English is not fluent. So I have to really, I guess, I have to really try to talk more slowly, and also, I have to really, I guess, really think about what I'm going to say. And it's really hard to actually do that when you're dealing with the real people in real time. But I have to actually, those two tip points have been given to me, and I have to really take it to heart because if I want to get better at this speaking stuff, I have to really be able to do that. And but I have to be learn this thing on the fly. And the thing about it that if I'm not progressing, I might not make it to make it further. So I have to really I guess it's with a future episode as well. But I have to be able to make the adjustment and they made really quickly because as I said the business is really fast paced. Yeah. Business is separated into quarters, 4 quarters, 4 months each. And every quarter they expect certain standards. And it's like it's similar, it's way faster than so when I went to university was really fast. I think I mentioned that in a previous episode. It was really fast the way it came because when I reach university level, they think they tell it to be self-learning, self-teaching. So when the lecturers come in, they're not really teaching you everything. They're just basically giving you a synopsis and telling you that okay, you must learn on your own. Yeah. So when you go into a business now, they're doing that and more steroids where they're like, they're just coming in and giving you the stuff and say like, if you're not good, you're gone. if you can't get it, bro, it makes sense to don't leave because what happened is difference between the university and stuff like that. The university you paid for it. In the business, they're paying you, so they expect results. If you're not, they're paying you and not giving results, they have to boot you, bro, because you're just wasting. You're a liability, not an asset. So that's the thing. I have to actually try to get real better, real quick in this 8 week. I have to really get sleep. I can't be slacking. Can't be slacking. But, yo, but I guess this is the end of the episode. You know, so we was really rocky. My English was not fluent. I have to get more fluent. I have to get more fluent in English. I have to be better able to enunciate, pronunciate, all those stuff. I have to really get good at that and be able to do it for 8 hours a day and speak loudly, more loudly, louder, and yeah. So there's a lot of stuff I have to work on this 7 week, but I have to do it if I want to get this paper, bro. I have to do it if I want to get this paper. So I have to. So 8 week, the 8th week, you'll know what will change and what not change. You know? So yeah. So thank you for listening to this episode, and look forward for the next episode.
Well, this is the end of the episode. Thanks for watching and look forward for the next episode. To support this podcast, go to anchor.fm/cssb/support or become a sponsor for this episode. If you have a product that you want to have more exposure, DM me on the Instagram page, Reframing Mindset Podcast, or on Twitter at ReframingP. Either way would help. Thank you regardless for listening, and here's a preview for the next episode.
Opportunity cost. Opportunity cost. Yes, it's not a term made by me. It's an economic term. Yeah, economic term. But this is appropriate because of the one situation that I was in. Like I said, I got the 95. And what happened was when I posted the 5th week episode, you said, okay, yes, I got the job. I passed the first phase. I basically reached the next phase of the work. When I passed that um past that phase, the shift changed. So it was no longer from 7 a.m. to 3:40. It was 8:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. That was a new shift now. So that was a new shift. So that means that I had the ability to wake up later, so I could have more chance to get more sleep.